Hello, Oklahoma. Emma White here with your weekly Mesonet weather report. We've hit freezing in some parts of the state and our highs are in the 70s right now, so we're having that feeling of fall in Oklahoma. And something else is feeling that fall too, the cattle. Here is a map of the Cattle Comfort Index for Wednesday, October 22nd. You might notice that the color range on the bar. We don't see any reds finally. This means that the cattle are getting more comfortable with the cooler temperatures. Corresponding with this, the water demand also declines when the temperature declines. You might notice that the numbers on this map for October 22nd are much nearer to the middle of the bar rather than at the top with high water demand, which midsummers often bring. Due to the decreasing incoming solar radiation and the lower temperatures, the Cattle Comfort Index has been trending down, as this graph shows for the last 45 days through October 22nd in Arnett, Oklahoma. The red line indicates the temperature, and the blue shading represents the cattle comfort temperature. According to this graph, both the temperature and the cattle comfort temperature are trending downwards. Finally, the Cattle Comfort Index also provides the forecast for a few days, which is shaded in the lighter blue. The forecast allows the producer to prepare the appropriate food and water in advance. On the same forecast tool, the past 10 days of Cattle Comfort Index are also displayed. As we enter the winter, the Cattle Comfort Index could enter cold caution or cold danger, as shown in the color bar on the left. Wind is a large cause of the cattle feeling colder than the air temperature in the winter. During the winter, cattle will require more feed for their faster metabolisms to maintain and gain weight. For the next few weeks, though, the Cattle Comfort Index map will likely show gray colors during the daytime, indicating the cattle are fairly comfortable, like this graph shows. Gary McManus is up next with your state climatology report.
Thanks, Emma, and good morning, everyone. Well, hopefully as you're watching this, you're either getting rain or you've gotten rain, and lots of it, but not too much. Is that too much to ask of Mother Nature? We definitely need some help here in Oklahoma with this rainfall coming in. Supposedly this weekend, I hope we have a good drought monitor reset. But let's look at the map and where we are right now. Well, the same basic story. We have a big blob of moderate to severe drought in central Oklahoma. Extending over into east central Oklahoma, getting close to north central, south central Oklahoma. We also have another blob down in southwest Oklahoma. Now, the only big changes from last week are those blobs of severe drought. The darker brown areas have expanded a little bit. So again, this is where we need that rainfall to put the stop to this, not only put a stop to it, but hopefully reverse it a little bit. I thought it'd be good to take a look at where we were before this rainfall hit. So let's take a look at the consecutive days with less than a quarter inch of rainfall map. In some areas in central Oklahoma, up to 54, 55 days, so not good, but a large area extending down to southwest Oklahoma and up into northwest Oklahoma, basically from 25 to 30 to even 40, 50 days. Just depends on where you are, but just a long dry spell, way too long than what we had hoped to see. And finally, let's take a look at the departure from normal rainfall map from the Mesonet for the last 90 days, again going back to mid-July. You can see those areas in the oranges and the darker oranges from 4 to as much as 7 inches below normal. So just an overall bad pattern since mid-July, especially for that southeastern 2/3 of the state. Hopefully this is reversed with the rainfall we got later in this week and into the weekend. So since we're a little bit uncertain of where that rain has possibly fallen, we will take a good look at it next week and hopefully do some erasing on that drought monitor map. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.